develop those gifts and abilities in areas that you've been developing, so you can have some wisdom and some encouragement for them there. Call them alongside. And then find joy in working together. I often run into organizations or people who are working on a team or for someone, and boy, there's just no joy. And that just doesn't need to be. There's no job, no undertaking that anybody does that can't be done with some joy. And I'll tell you why that is, because every role that we fulfill in any job ultimately is benefiting somebody. And I don't care if you're working on an assembly line. You're making a product that hopefully can add value to somebody's life down the road. And there can be joy in that. So as we find joy in working together, it's usually centered around the big picture of why are we doing what we do. Your roles may be varied and very different, but the purpose is the same. We each do what we do because we're adding value to somebody. Like the folks I met with yesterday, they're adding value to students who they're helping push their lives forward, give them more skills, to give them more opportunities, to give them a better life and better opportunity to influence. For other people, last week I was with a team that's providing healthcare services for seniors, some who need skilled care and others who just need a good place to live. They're doing that. And they all serve different roles. We had a human resource person, an accounting person, a medical director, a director of nursing, different chaplain, different roles, but they have the same purpose. And so because they have the same purpose, they can have joy in working together, knowing that they're all doing something that benefits someone else. And then the last one that I have, this is number 9, is reproduce encouragement in them for others. As we're looking at each other, fixing our eye on them, seeing how to consider them and help them do good with their lives and use their strengths effectively and use those to love and to add value to others. As we're doing that for them, then we can help them look at the people around their own lives, in their own circles, and look at them through this eye that takes a minute, that stops talking, that steps back, that goes, let me see, what strengths do they have? What potential do they have? How can I help them? How can I resource them? How can I create opportunities? How can I work alongside them or call them alongside in a mentorship role? How can I help them be encouraging to others? How can they help the people around them celebrate their wins? Because, it occurred to me a long time ago that if everybody in the world just started appreciating all the other people in the world, no one would ever feel unappreciated. But to do that, we have to take a minute and we have to consider each other. And then we have to figure out how to act in such a way and think in such a way that we're actually building the other people up so that they can in turn build up the people around them. And so we've created now a ripple effect that can end up in a legacy of encouragement and a betterment of more love, like the verse said, of more love and of more good things going on in the world around us. So I hope you'll take a minute to consider being considerate and reap the benefits in your life and in the lives of the people around you. I appreciate you tuning in. It's always a pleasure to be with you. Thank you so much. Again, I'm Jeff Byrd with Jeffrey Byrd Coaching, doing coaching for individuals and for organizational teams, leadership development, team building. I thank you for tuning in, and I'll look forward to being with you next time. Until then, on Empowered Living, God bless you.